A very good afternoon to one and all. I'm Shrishti Khare from NISM. So today we are having a session on the PGDM. Uh, Speakers of the webinar are Dr. Rachana Baid and Dr. Kapil Shrimal. Dr. Rachana Baid is a professor and dean academics at National Institute of Securities Markets. She has been teaching, consulting, and training in the financial markets since 1996. She has taught at XLRI Jamshedpur, SP Jain School of Global Management for over a decade. She has been associated with the consultancy assignment for clients in the public sector and private sector. Another speaker is Dr. Kapil Shrimal. Dr. Kapil Shrimal is an associate professor at NISM. He has received Best Faculty Award by Dainik Bhaskar. He has presented and published research papers in international and national reputes and published one book. Some of his research paper got Best Research Paper Award in the international conferences. He is into the editorial board and reviewer member of the International Journal of Accounting and Financial Management Research. He is also associated with various universities as a member of Board of Studies, Academic Council, and PhD examiner. Over to you, sir.
So, thank you, Sister. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all present over here. With the permission of Madam, I'm starting the webinar. As you all know that the webinar is on the program that we are relaunching. That is a postgraduate program in securities market, PGDM in securities markets. First of all, we start with an introduction of National Institute of Securities Markets. So you all aware that NISM was established in 2006 by the SEBI as a capacity building initiative. And the campus at Patalganga, NISM started in 2016, and the inauguration of this particular campus has been done by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on 24th of December 2016. The campus is located on the expressway of Mumbai-Pune highway, and we have all the facilities in the campus as a part of the residential academic program, where we are offering the long-term program, short-term programs, some online programs, MDPs, FDPs. So lots of initiative that NISM is taking for building a capacity into securities markets. Now coming to the program that we are offering, that is PGDM in securities market. So NISM started the relaunch this particular program, PGDM in securities market. The program is of 2 years, which is approved by the AICTE. The focus of the program is especially in the securities market to build a capacity in the securities market, where the subjects we are including with the fundamental like the financial statement analysis, economics, corporate finance, some advanced subjects like the portfolio management, equity valuation, fixed income, derivatives, risk management, investment banking, wealth management, mutual fund, and like sky's the limit for the list of these courses that we are going to offer. The curriculum that we designed for this particular program, we have focused to the teaching pedagogy with the industry internship. The projects, live projects will be there. We try to groom the candidates to growth into the career, especially into the securities market, where after completion of the program, you will able to place yourself, you'll able to build your career into the securities market. Especially the PGDM students are like positioned to take the wide range of the roles and responsibilities like the financial analytics, data analytics, investment manager, investment bankers, treasury managers, risk managers, compliance officers, financial planner, wealth managers, and even you guys do your startup also. So the program is a very good design program where you are getting the 2-year exposure at NISM with the industry and academia connect. Number one. Number two, you'll get the exposure for the industry live projects also. And definitely you are going to learn from the mouth of the horses, that is from the regulators and the various institutions that we are associated with. The key highlights of the program is the residential program, which is divided into 6 terms. So in each year we are going to offer the 3 terms to you. So we have the trimester system, where in the trimester 1, in the first year, trimester 1, 2, and 3 will be there. Then the summer internship and so on. The program is globally benchmarked and updated regularly. So we try to align our program with the CFA Institute also, where if you are writing the CFA exam, so it will be helpful to you to build your career. Then again, the proximity of the industry and policymakers. So we have the blend of the faculties associated with the NISM, where you have the association with the industry peoples also. We have the association with the regulators also. So they are going to guide you, teach you, make you learn. Inputs on the market regulators from the officers of SEBI. So we have the deputed some of the SEBI officers at NISM. They are regularly going to teach you for some of the courses. Even in between the courses, some of the SEBI officers is going to come and guide you, will teach you on the various parts. We have the modern technologies like the trading and simulation labs. We have the data science lab. We have the Bloomberg terminals inside the campus. So if you are doing your research, if you are doing the analytics part, you want to learn more about the market, you can go through the facilities, you can learn, and you can like able to know how this market is going to work, how the market is trading. So we are frequently make you aware about the live market data. Some lots of the projects you're going to get from this particular part. Then we have the learner-centric pedagogy, where the simulations in internships are there, like the summer internship will be there. Some projects are there. Case-based teaching pedagogy will be there. Uh, there can be the book reviews, there can be the conferences. So every year, NISM is hosting 2 conferences. So students will be part of the conferences, where you will able to learn how the research is going on into the market related to securities market. Frequently, workshops are going to be happen into the campus. So this all are the key highlights. Especially we have especially the very good state of art infrastructure, where you can get the facilities of the infrastructure into the campus. Where if you are residential especially, so students just want to know that what are the facilities. So we have the indoor games, we have the cricket ground inside the campus, we have the outdoor game facilities, we have the library, very good library, where you can use the library till midnight in the campus. And all the facilities are there. So these are the main highlights of the programs, where it will make you more learner, it will make you more live into the market, into the campus, and the learning facilities will be there. Then we are coming to the program architecture that we have designed for this 2-year program. So first of all, we are coming to the first year program, that in the first year of this PGDM, what you are going to study. So in the trimester 1, you can see very foundation courses we have kept, because to learn some advanced courses, you must be aware about the foundation courses. So because when we'll say about the candidates, it will be the diversified background candidates will be enrolled for the program. Candidates can be from the humanities, can be from the commerce, can be from the management studies, can be from the technical side. So they must know about the foundations which are applicable and which are required to build your career into securities market. So we incorporate the economics that is applicable to the securities market. So how the economical parameters, macroeconomical, microeconomical parameters, which will be useful to learn the securities market. Then definitely when we are doing the fundamental analysis, the first important part is to read about the financial reports of a company. So we have kept the course on the financial reporting, where what are the various types of financial reports, how to prepare the reports, how to read the reports, and how these reports are useful by the industry. Then foundation course on the financial institutions and markets. So where you're going to learn about what are the various financial institutions in India, how the financial market will work. Then mathematics and stats for the securities market. Now this is very interesting, because when you are going to work into the security market, definitely we should be good for with the numbers. And if we are good with the numbers, so we should know how to analyze that particular numbers. Because some part, if you will be the research analysis, you will designing the financial model, then these parts are important. So we kept the mathematics and stats for the securities market. Then since we are learning the management program, so foundation program on the OB and management we have kept. And this Excel skills also for the management. So very in the first trimester is a foundation course, where you're going to learn about the very basics of each and every foundation. Then we are coming to trimester 2, where how this foundation course will be applied into the market. So financial statement analysis. So once you build the financial report, then how you are doing the financial statement analysis, that we have kept. Then how the corporate finance will be useful. So when you want to make a decision, like the dividend decision policy or investment decision policies are there, so that you are going to learn into the corporate finance. Then definitely business communication is also one of the important course, because when you're going to prepare yourself, how to prepare for the interviews, how to groom yourself. So we kept deliberate course on the business communications for the entire in the trimester 2. Then regulation part of the securities markets, so corporate and allied laws are there. Then here we introduced the Smart Lab 1. So we have divided the lab into two parts. So Smart Lab 1 will be give the foundation about how to use the lab part of the data. So we have the like simulation lab in the campus, where how you are putting the contract on the exchange, how the trading and settlement is done. So practically we taught you the same thing into the lab. Then financial analytics is again another interesting part, because when you will learn the states and maths, how you're applying the states and maths with the use of various tools like R, Python, or data science tools. So that will be also applicable over here. So you are going to learn about the financial analytics, and the mutual fund course is there. So trimester 1, trimester 2, again, some part of basic. Now, when you come to trimester 3, it is coming to more advanced. So security analysis and valuation. So you learn the reporting, you learn the statement analysis, then how you're doing the valuation for business by applying the reporting and the financial statement analysis that we have kept. Then the specialist security market laws are there, because some of the companies will look you for the compliance part. So you should know about the regulations part of the security market that is there. Then we have kept a basic course on banking and financial services into the industry. Then since you studied in semester 2 financial statement analysis, financial analytics, so we are going to teach you the fintech in the financial markets also. So after learning in the financial analytics, you are going to learn about the fintech. Then we introduce the derivatives, part 1, marketing of BFSI products, especially the financial products that we are going to teach you, and the research methods and the data analytics are there. So these research methods will help you to prepare your projects as a part of the summer internship and as a part of the next project we are going to offer in the second year to you. So the first year, if you see all the basic foundation courses we are going to offer you, and at the end of the trimester number 3, you're going to go with the internship. Summer internship projects will be there. So when you learn this particular part, trimester 1, 2, 3, your foundation will be clear. And after clearing the foundation, when you're going to come for the second year of the program, where some advanced part of the financial markets or security market courses we have kept. So we have kept in trimester 4, like the fixed income securities, derivatives part 2. So advanced derivatives will be there. Portfolio management, treasury management, and market infrastructure institutions will be there. Then in the trimester 5, we are going to teach you about the corporate restructuring and valuations, commodities market, financial planning and wealth management, financial modeling and research report writing, then Smart Lab 2 and investment banking. Okay, so when you're going to study about all these particular program, you can see whatever the career prospects are applicable into the securities market. We try to incorporate all the courses into this particular program. Finally, the trimester 6. So ESG is very emerging field into the securities market. So we have kept a course on the ESG, forex market, AIF, taxations applicable into securities market. Then project dissertation. So we'll give one project to you also into the like second year there, where you have to do the project and the dissertation report you have to submit of that particular project, and the professional certificate of classroom programs are there. So the project and the professional certificates are the off classroom, where in the entire 2 year of program, we are given some of the mandatory certificate of the NISM that you have to clear to get the final degree of the PGDM. So when we say about the mandatory certificate, so we have divided the mandatory certificate again into the various parts of the in the PGDM. So in the entire 2 year, the student need to clear all the above 6 mentioned mandatory certificate. Okay, so for getting the PGDM degree, you have to be clear mutual fund 5A, you have to be clear SORM module, 10A, that is investment advisor level 1, equity derivatives, that is a series 8, merchant banking and research analysis module. So when you will able to clear this certificate will be the add-on for your program. So whatever you're going to study into the classroom, you are going to apply for the certificates, and when the campus recruitments will be there, definitely company will give the weightage to the candidates, those who have cleared the certification. So, madam, any input from your side on the course outline, various courses, and on this structure of PGDM?
No, please go on. No.
Okay, okay. Right. Now, when you're going to complete the program, it is especially what are the career opportunities in the securities market after completing the PGDM into securities market. So again, the career opportunities like sky is the limit. But when we say about the focus career opportunities into the securities market, so you can work like the segment, especially into the equity market, debt market, currency and currency derivative market, and commodities market. So this is one segment. So all the four segments of the capital market, you can build your career opportunities, especially when you're going to work into the equity market. It can be the equity derivatives, it can be the trading and settlements, it can be the related to the debt market, fixed income securities markets are there. You can work into the currency market, derivatives markets of currency, and commodities market. So these are the segmentation market. Then market infrastructure institutions. So we all know there is a wide range of the role of the business development, operations, compliance, risk management, etc. into the MIIs that we can say, including the exchanges. So the companies like NSE, BSE, NSDL, CDSL, MCX, they are looking at candidates from the market, those who know about basics of securities market as well as the some of the regulatory part of the securities market. So as a part of the compliance officer, as a part of the operation manager into the companies will expect from the candidates that they must be aware about the various segments as well as the regulation part. So you can build your career into the MIAs also. Even you can build your career into the banking sector also, because nowadays the commercial banks are offering the roles like the treasury operations, treasury management, custodian services. Some of the big banks are having the division of the capital market groups into the banks. So you can plan your career, because as a part of the financial planner, the banks are recruiting the candidates as a part of wealth managers also. So if you have the NISM degree with a certification, you can build your career into the financial planner, wealth manager, treasury managers, compliance officers, or we can say the custodian services officers into the banks also, where you can build your career. You can build your career into the advisories also, like the investment advisory, personal financial planner, or the wealth manager. So there are the registered investment advisors with the SEBI. There are the various wealth managers are there, wealth manager firms are there, PMS firms are there, AIF firms are there, where you can play a role of the investment advisors and wealth managers for the clients. You can work with the industries like the mutual funds. So in the mutual fund, it can be the business development, it can be the distribution of the mutual fund, it can be the operations of the mutual fund. Again, it can be the compliance of the mutual fund, how the risk management will be done, and many more opportunities into the mutual fund industry. So this is not a limit. Even you can go with a startup of yourself. Like if you done the program, you clear the research analysis module, you clear the equity derivatives module, you clear the investment advisor level 1 and 2, you can register yourself as a part of the RIA, you can register yourself as a part of the research analysis with the SEBI, and you can do your own startup, especially as a part of the advisory part is there. Again, there are n number of companies, even into the manufacturing part of big MCs are also there. They are also looking at candidate, those who are good into the treasury part. So not only into the securities market, but yes, a part of the securities market, if any companies involved into this type of roles where you can apply, you can build your career, and you can do your startups also with the help of this particular program. Now, again, as a part of the faculties, when we'll say about the NISM, so as I told you, that we have the blend of faculties with the industry and the academia background. So, again, the full-time faculties, those who are associated with the NISM, this is a list of the full-time faculty where you can see most of the faculties have the PhD into the various parts. So PhD in finance, PhD in stats, management, security laws, company laws, data science, economics, and the adjunct faculties we have where they are from the industry. So they have done their masters into various parts and have spent 10 years, 20 years, 30 years with the industry and associated with NISM as a part of the adjunct faculties. So the blend of the faculty with the industry and academia, and this is not a limited to the list. During the program, the course director, the course instructor, the faculty is going to call some of the industry experts also into the program or into the course when they are delivering to you. So there will sky is a limit for a part of the learning into the campus, and each and every faculty will give you the exposure of not only the theoretical part of teaching, but also the practical or the skill oriented part also into the program, where let's take an example. If you are going, if some faculty is going to teach you the mutual fund, so not only the mutual fund theoretically, but how the portfolio of mutual fund is designing, how the NAV calculation will be done, how it is useful to make a decision, especially when you're going to study about the portfolio management. So how the portfolio optimization is done. If you are going to teach about the data science courses or the fintech or financial analytics courses, so how the analysis of the financial data will be done with the help of the various tools like R and Python. So the delivery will be based on the practical and the skill based rather than the theoretical based to you. So it will give a good exposure, good idea to you how you're going to learn the program, how you're going to learn about the course into the market, and this will be help you to build your career. Madam, any input from your side on this? No, no. Okay. Now, especially coming to the admission process and the eligibility criteria for this particular program. So, although we have published this thing on the website of NISM, but yes, admission is a part of with the AICTE norms. So, the applicant must possess a strong academic background with the 10th, 12th, and graduation. So, your graduation must be of the at least for the 3-year degree with a minimum passing criteria of 50% marks. But if you belongs to the reserve category, it can be the 45%. So reserve category will be the ST, SC, OBC, non-criminal layer will be applicable for the 45%. A part of these, the general category is applicable for the 50% into the 3 years, minimum 3-year degree that you've done. Then applicants in the last year of the bachelor degree or waiting for the final results can also apply. But yes, the final admission will be based on the provisional admission will be given to you based to subject to the clearance of that final year degree of yours. So that is the minimum educational qualification. Apart of this, you must be required to qualify the any of the exams, 6 exams that we have mentioned. So it can be the CAT, it can be ZAT, it can be CMAT, MAT, ETMA, GMAT, or Maharashtra CT in the management part. So these are the various, mainly this is a part of the education qualification. So after clearing these educational certifications and the qualification, you must be apply through the website of NISM for the PGDM program, where after application, we are going to shortlist you based on the personal interviews. So soon we are going to start the personal interviews, those who applied for the program. Okay, and you whatever your academic qualification, what your competitive score, and personal interview will conduct. And after selection, the provisional admission will be given to you. Those will pay the fee before the date. So timelines will be there. So once you'll give you the offer letter within a particular time period, you do the pay the fee. So once you click on the apply over the program, you have to register yourself by your mobile number and email ID. You have to fill the application form. The application fee is 1,000 rupees, that is non-refundable, and you have to pay. Now, the special note over here is the candidate whose competitive exam results are not officially announced, especially in submit the application form. However, they can also apply by uploading their admit card, and the admission officer, once result will announce, so you have to give your final results score to the admission office for the applications to us. Now, here the question will come, might be possible that if those candidates or those who are yet to give the exams and you are inclined to take an admission into the PGDM this year and you're not given any exam till date, so here again the two opportunities are left with you. Okay, so we have the MET exam on 31st of May 2025. So this month, 31st of May, we have the MET exam. For that, registrations are open till 25th of May. So students, those who not appeared in any of the entrance exam that we have mentioned, so one opportunity that you can have the, that is a PBT, that is paper-based exam. So you have to go to the center and you have to write the exam, that is paper-based exams is there. Another MET exam is going to do on 8th of June, where the last date of application is 2nd of June. So that is a computer-based exam. So two MET exams opportunities are there. Another ETMA exam is going to happen on the 1st of June, but the registration date was the 18th of May was the last registration date. So those who applied with ETMA, with the platform, they can write the exam. So these three exams score, any of the three exams score, you can write the exam, you can apply with the help of the admit card that you are applying with this particular scorecard, and based on that your provisional interview and admission process can be done. So this is a good opportunity for you, those who have not applied for any of the entrance exam till date. So with these exams you can appear for the PGDM interview process. Now coming to the program fee. So the program fee for 2 years is gross total 2 year academic fee is 6 lakh rupees. Including this 6 lakh rupees is not including the accommodation. So for accommodation, so we are given the structures trimester wise to you. So there are the 4 installments of each of the fee. So what the total fee will be there, that you can apply with the program. Since it's a residential program, so we encourage you to apply with the residential facilities, because the teaching pedagogy is very rigorous in the program. It is blended of the assignments, projects, classroom discussion, off classroom discussions. You can use the library facilities also. Okay, and when you're opting for the hostel facility, there can be various queries in your mind whether the twin occupancy or single occupancy. So generally, with this current fee structure, we are going to give you the twin occupancy non AC rooms. However, AC will be provided in the month of March, April, and May in the hostel. And if you wish the single occupancy room, so based on the charges, the final after the final admission, that will be applicable depending upon the eligibility criteria and availability of the room will be there. So you can see the 2 year fee is less than 10 lakh rupees, which will give you the good opportunity to start with your career into the market, and which will be helpful to build your career again. And yes, we have given the installment also to for the payment of the fee over here. Now coming to the dates. So we started the application date on 26th of April 2025. So last date of application is 15th of June 2025. So today is 21st. So still 15th of June is the last date. So why we kept the 15th of June? Because some students are writing the last exam on 8th of June of the May. So with that score, they can apply. Then again, the commencement of the interview will intimate the separately. So those who applied early applications, those who are done, based on the early application, we are starting the early interviews also soon, by end of this week only. So those who applied earlier, they are going to receive an interview calls. And after the interview, we are going to release the merit list as soon as possible. And finally, the program is going to commence from 15th of July. Okay, so after the last date of application, we'll do the interview process, and we'll start the program from 15th of July 2025 into the campus. So if the details, again, you can reach us if you want to visit the campus physically. Those who are belongs to Mumbai or nearby cities and you want to see the campus with your parents, so you are welcome to visit the campus. So the address is over here. Even you can call us on the numbers which are mentioned. You can write us if any queries are there, and we are happy to take the question answers, madam, if your permission is there.
Yes, please.
Yes. So before answering the question, madam, you want to speak? You want to ask something?
I have been looking at the questions. So some of the questions are pertaining to the exam score, the competitive exam scores. Those of you who have already taken a competitive exam, you may please submit the score. I would like you all to know that the score in this competitive exam is one of the criteria. It's not the only criteria, is one of the criteria. In addition to the score in the competitive exam, we are also going to look at your academic profile and your performance during the personal interview, which will be conducted by the team of NISM. So there are many of these factors which will influence the decision with regard to the application of yours. And hence, please do consider all the other factors. There was one question pertaining to how to prepare about the interviews.
Interview, yes.
You would mostly be asked questions pertaining to your previous qualifications. See, you all are youngsters, so we are not really expecting you to be knowing technical details, complicated details about securities market, but we would expect you to have some general understanding of the economy and the market, which one gets by reading the newspapers, etc. We would like to test your temperament for pursuing this specialized program in securities market. And definitely, we would be asking you questions in the stream in which you have graduated. So if you are a commerce graduate, we would be asking you questions from the stream the subjects which a commerce graduate takes up during graduation. If you are a science graduate, we would be asking the questions accordingly. So rest assured, questions will be in accordance to your profile. I would like to make one more point, which as Dr. Kapil has also mentioned, the earlier you apply into this program, the sooner your interview will be conducted. And within 8 to 10 days, we will announce the results to you. It will help you in making the decision. We understand you must also be exploring options at other places. In case you apply earlier, you get the decision in your hand within 10-12 days. Accordingly, then you can make the decision. So we urge you to apply as early as possible. And there are ways out which Dr. Kapil has already discussed with you. You can use them and apply into the program.
So one of the question is there that the PGDM program is not a UGC recognized MBA, which may be matter for some roles of education is abroad, or please give your comment on this. So since this is PGDM program which is approved by AICTE, and after the this 2-year regular degree from the AICTE approved, definitely you can pursue your degrees from the abroad also. So that is there. So this is a recognized program by the AICTE. That is one of the question is there. Interview questions, madam, you have already asked. Anna, then
there are questions pertaining to the number of seats. As of now, we would not be in position to disclose that. However, I would like you to know that the number of applications we have been receiving very good response, and hence we are suggesting you to apply. So far, if you have not applied, apply earlier, as early as possible. If you have any questions, if you are facing any difficulty while you are applying into this program, you can reach out to our team. We all are here to help you out.
so some of the student has written, madam, like if I already cleared the 3 NISM mandatory certificates that you mentioned, and what about that? So again, if you cleared the certificate and certificate is valid,
yeah,
so that will be accepted. But yes, that validity should be the during of 2 years of the program. So if the expiry is in between these 2 years, then you have to write again that exam as per the policies of the NISM.
Yeah. So while the presentation was going on, we were looking at some of these questions, and some specific questions we have been responding, Kapil.
Okay.
So this question was also responded to the candidate through the chat.
Okay. To the chat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just to many of these very specific questions we have been responding. Some general questions which will be helpful to one and all, to all the candidates, probably we will take them up now.
Okay, so one candidate is written, can I submit the score of 2 different exams like CAT and Z? So
probably the best score they can submit.
Best will be, yes. Best will be there. Yes, so again, one question is there, when will the interview round will start? So we are starting the first round of interview from 24th of this May.
Yes.
So those who applied till date, we are going to start the first round of interview from 24th of this May. You are going to receive, after the application, you are going to receive the interview dates very soon.
There is a question where the candidate is going to write the competitive exam with your application ID. The candidate can submit and appear for the interview, and later can give us the score as and when the score is announced.
Yes. Again, one student has written, my UG final year exam is during to 2nd to 8th June. So if my interview come between this date, it is possible to reschedule. Yes, if you write to the APU, if your interview is scheduled on this between these 2 dates, so you can write to the team, we'll reschedule your interview.
There is one question whether it is an online programs. I would like to reiterate what have been mentioned during the presentation. It's a 2 years AICTE accredited residential program. It is not an online program. NISM offers a few online programs, but this specific program is not an online program. It's a residential program.
So again, one student has written, I have registered for the MAT exam, which I'm going to write in the next month. So should I, can I complete my application before the score declared? Yes, you can complete. You have to upload your admit card for appearing into the round. And after getting your result, you have to submit your scores to the team for preparing the merit list. I already applied into this program. So how many days interviews will got to select? So again, madam has given already answer to you. We are going to start the interview from 24th of this May. And after the interview, within a week, we'll try to disclose the results.
Yeah, at max 10 days from the date of, from the first phase of interview. From there, another 8 to 10 days, the results will be announced.
Yeah, from the date of interview then.
Yeah. So within, from the first phase of the interview.
Yes.
In the first phase of your interview will be completed on 30th. So candidates can expect that by 7th or 8th of June, we will be able to communicate to them the results.
Yes.
Or earlier, but
Early,
not
early.
later than that.
Yes, yes.
That
So-
is at max.
Yes. So one student has written, will we have the access of the smart lab around the year? Yes, you have the smart lab access around the year. So we, in each of the courses, in each of the trimesters, some of the courses have some portions to be delivered into the smart lab. So you have the access also. And whenever the labs are not used for the other delivery, with the help of the permission, definitely you can do the practice also into the lab. That part is there. Then by when the result will be out, that question we have done. Any option of financing this course? So yes, Siddharth, you can apply for the loan facilities to the banks. What are the necessary documents are required from NISM? NISM will provide you all the necessary documents and the financing options will be there. So, but you have to approach to the bank for the loan. Then there was any mandatory option to put a rank, but in CAT result, there was not any mention in the rank. So,
Sir, another important question is, are the interviews going on in the campus or through the Zoom?
Oh,
yes,
online interviews,
online
a very
interview.
important question.
Yes.
Interviews will be conducted online. You need not make any travel plan to the campus. However, you wish to visit campus to see the campus, see the facilities, you would like to come in here with your parents, you are you are welcome to do that. But the interview will be conducted online.
Again, one question is there, do the companies come for summer internship on the campus? Yes, companies used to visit. So final placement, the companies who are coming, they are also coming for the summer internship programs also. So summer internship placements will be also provided into the campus. So then the question is, timeline of the program is delayed. So the people who will get selected into program might lose a year. So can interview dates can be preponed? So timeline, I don't think so. It is been delayed. Generally, the program, we are starting the program on 15th of July. So academic year generally begins from in the month of July only. So there is no year loss is there for the program.
You apply early, you will be scheduled to be interviewed in the first phase itself, which is starting from 24th of May. So within the first week of the interview process, you will be interviewed, and 10 days from then, you will be announced. We will announce the results for you. So apply early. That is the best you can do.
Any question, sister, if I'm missing?
Mostly we have covered, sir.
Mostly we have covered. Again, one question, one student is writing, like how to crack the PGDM admission, any suggestions? So, you have to give your best into the interview, and this will help you to crack. So you can connect with some of the alumni also. They can guide you. That those who cleared already interviews and selected parties there. So that will be helpful to you. But give your best into the interview. One question is there, Madam. I asked for the working professional for the online program in future. So PGDM is not online, but we do have some online programs for the working professionals. So you can just explore the website of NISM. You will find one of the online program that we are offering for the working professionals.
There is one question pertaining to the placement. See, as we have mentioned, we are reintroducing this PGDM program after a gap of 2 years. So last 2 years, we did not have a PGDM program, but we have 1 year PGP program in investment and securities market. And I'm very happy to tell you that in that program, we have achieved 100% placement. That's the record placement. So for 1 year program, if there is 100% placement, we are very confident that for a 2 years AICTE accredited program, placement should not be a problem. However, no management institute gives the guarantee of placement. We only provide assistance. So the onus is also on the participant. But together, the institute and the students will make it. We don't see much difficulty in placement.
Yes. So even in the previous years, madam, when we offered the PGDM, the past batches also have the 100% placement for the
Yes.
PGDM. So we have put a tab of this placement record of the previous batches that we offered on the website of NISM. You can go to the tab. You can see which type of companies has visited which year, what was the highest salary, what was the average salary. All the informations are available on the website.
Right.
So that is that will be helpful to you, those who want to know about the placement. Again, one question, can we pursue CFA alongside? Yes, you can definitely pursue the CFA. You can see some of the courses of CFA is linked with this particular program. So this program delivery will help you to prepare for the CFA also. And even in the past, we have seen some of the PGDM students also like crack the CFA during the program. That is there.
Yes. In fact, we encourage our students to enroll for these kinds of exams, these kinds of programs. CFA is one of them. Quite a few subjects of ours are aligned. The curriculum of those subjects are aligned with CFA. In addition to that, we have collaboration with CFA Institute, and they offer scholarships to our meritorious students for appearing for the CFA.
Yes. Even any scholarships are provided. So yes, you can just go through the brochure that we have given. In that, scholarship policies are there. So there will be the merit-based scholarship into the program. You have to go through the scholarship criteria, and at the end of the program, if you are meeting with the scholarship policies, the scholarship will be provided by the NISM to the students. So we have mentioned this thing into the program. Again, which are the core subject for becoming the advisor into the financial management? So the core subject when you want to become an advisor into the financial market, especially, so that is an investment advisor level 1 and 2 that you have to clear. And in the program, we are given the financial planning and the wealth management. So that is the foundation for the investment advisor level 1 and 2. After clearing that IA level 1, 2, definitely you can apply for the registered investment advisor with the SEBI.
That is the certification part. Yeah. However, the program will help you in developing an overall understanding about the financial and securities market, which would be the prerequisite for a successful career in investment advisory.
One question, sir, does this course is appropriate for the low students? Yes, definitely. We are looking the candidate, those who have done the graduation in any stream. And if you are low professional and you want to build a career into the legal side of the securities market, compliance side, so low background with the master's degree into capital market will help you to build your career into the securities market as a part of the compliance officer, or as a what we can say as a part of the operations in the compliance part with the MII. So definitely it will be suitable to you.
However, I would like to add here that NISM is also very happy to, we have already announced on our website and all that we have reintroduced our LLM program in investment and securities law. So if you are looking specifically focused in the area of law, you may also consider applying in the LLM program in investment and securities law, a separate program. If you would like to develop an understanding, you combine your law expertise with securities market, capital market is an area where you would like to grow, then you can think of applying in PGDM. So in our previous batches, we had quite a few lawyers in the class. But for a lawyer, there is an option of LLM also. You may download both the brochures and make a careful decision here.
One question, scholarship for the CFA NISM tie-up is the same amount as the general scholarship for the CFA Institute. So the CFA Institute and the scholarship, yes, so whatever the program CFA NISM type will be there, it will be based on the CFA Institute will be there, what are the criteria they have. So I think around 50 to 60% of the entire fee, you're going to get the scholarship during this particular program from the CFA. Any other question if you are missing? Yes, I think no questions you have missed yet.
We will run through the webinar chat again in case any question we have missed out, which may be crucial for decision making of the participant. We will reach out to them through email. We'll respond to those questions in case we have missed out anything.
Sure. So if further no questions, so madam, with your permission, like can we, okay, one question
Yes.
is
Yeah. We can wait for a couple of more minutes.
Yes.
Should people have.
Like how much is the batch capacity? So, madam, is this question?
That we will not be able to give away the answer.
Yes. Apart of this, I think there is no more such questions. And so those who are literally interested to build your career into securities market, there's a good opportunity to you to build your career into securities market. You should apply this program as soon as possible. Early you will apply, you'll interviewed early, and you want to take a decision for build your career, to take an admission into PGDM. That will help you, because if you give interview, let's take an example 24, so within 10 days you're going to receive your result, and this will help you to make a decision. One question is, I'm a BA graduate, major with the political science, and completed my LLB degree. So difficult would be more to get in finance.
How relevant?
So, and how relevant? So definitely, Harsh, if you go through the course outline that we architecture will go, so we kept in the mind that student can come with a various diversified background. Okay, so with this part, we'll in the first trimester we'll build a very foundation courses to you. So it will be not a difficult phase, yes, but it will challenging for you. So you have to give some more time to learn the courses like the maths, stats, accounting part especially. And once you practice, definitely it will be the cakewalk for you. And it definitely you can build the career into the finance part.
Results will be declared.
Yes.
10 days after the interview is conducted for you, not after 15th June. That is why we have been urging since the beginning to apply fast, get your interview scheduled sooner, so that you will get the results earlier.
Yes, so one question is there, madam. For PGDM, chances of selection is higher or lower versus PGPISM? I've been waiting list and rejected for the PGPISM. So if you answer this question, madam. So he's applied for the PGPISM and he's rejected, but what?
Both these programs and many other programs which are offered by NISM, we are committed to providing whatever we are offering. Our commitment is to create a cadre of securities market professional. As we have been mentioning from the beginning, NISM is set up by SEBI as a capacity building and skill development initiative. So our pedagogy, our curriculum is designed with a view to prepare you for various professions, requirements in securities market. So across our programs, the same is the idea. So with our commitment and your zeal, your enthusiasm, your dedication, the kind of job opportunities will be coming your way would be a function of these two things. We would give our 100%. What are you giving will decide your career pathway. It's going to be having a multiplying effect.
So if we'll give 100%, then definitely we'll expect 200% from them for this. So that is a give and take part is there. Again, Tinu, your question is there for the placement part, average CTC. So you can just explore the website of NISM. We have mentioned all the details of the past batches of PGDM those in placed with the highest and average placement with the name of companies also. So this will help you to learn about the placement part of the PGDM at NISM. Again, the selection ratio. So again, that is totally based on the interview like performance you will do, which is the professional course that overall aspects of the finance and financial management to the securities market.
This is the professional.
Yes, this is a professional course. So this is very professional and this is like industry accepted program. Especially you can just giving one example to you. If you want to pursue your MBA in finance, just giving very basic example, you want to pursue your MBA in finance and you just explore the structure or the course outline of the any MBA in finance, the institute is going to teach you only 4 subjects of finance in the second year. So 2 courses in semester 3 and 2 courses in semester 4. But over here in the entire 2 years, that is 6 trimester, you're going to study near about 20 subjects into the finance. So this is a more in-depth to build your career into the finance. So that will more professional for you. So how to get the participation certificate? So that part will be taken by the marketing team. Definitely they will write to you. Sir, which is more like aligned with the PGDM, CFA or CMT? So both the courses, CFA or CMT, we have seen in the past of our student, along with the PGDM, they have done the CFA also, they have done the CFP also, they have done the FRM also, they have done the CMT also. So that depending upon the area of interest, definitely you can enroll for the relevant program. And for all these courses, you can see the basic foundation courses already is related to the securities market that we are teaching to you. So that will be helpful to you. Can we get the script of the questions? Will be asked into the interview, for example. So
I will give you first question. Tell us about yourself. Why do you want to join this program? Impress the panelists by telling your, why you are interested in making a career in securities market. So this may be the first question. You can start preparing for the same.
Yes. So Piyush, your question is there's any number for the information regarding. So again, I'm going to the previous slide for you. We have this calling number. You can just note down this number. And on this number, you can call into from between 9:30 to 5:30. The person will call, pick up the call and give the answer to you if you have any query. And again, if any other query, you can write also on the mail ID. Definitely will give an answer to you. So I hope, madam, there is no further questions. I think
no questions are coming.
Again, one more question.
No problem.
I'm pursuing MBA. So in the total program, there are 9 finance subjects. Okay, financial derivatives. So many questions, those 2 subjects enough for the finance job. Okay. So that depends upon the institute. So like my question is like that those subjects are enough for the finance job. So yes, definitely any subject is enough for the finance job, but it should be linked with your interest also, and depending upon the capacity of the institute also, whether you're going to get the finance job or not. Okay, so I think no more further questions related to the PGDM. If you have any questions, definitely you can write to us, you can call to us, and we'll happy to answer you, and would like to see you into the interview process from the program. Over to you, Shristi. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shrishti. We'll close now.
Yes.